Welcome to Black Hat Hacking series. So in this video, we're going to discuss about the calling scams. Calling scams are very popular basically in every country nowadays. And in this video, I'm going to show several examples of the calling scams, that how you can call someone and make them fool and steal their money. Like the first example of the calling scams is by the Facebook. Now you'll be thinking how Facebook can be used to make someone as a calling victim. Like, just type anything on the Google like China, shoes, any country you want to target with like China, US, Russia, whatever, then shoes, gold, whatever, and open like normal websites out of them, not the very big ones like I just click the made in China and it opens like thisly. And then you just go down and you'll see their Facebook page link somewhere. Like if you just click on the Facebook link and the Facebook link opens. It's their Facebook page, and let's see how many likes they have. Oh my god, they have almost to 600,000. So it's a very big company, seems to be, but you should, target like little, smaller ones who should be having maximum up to 100,000. That's it. You'll also get their phone number as well. So what you have to just do is just call them and tell them that you are speaking from the Facebook team. Also try to call from a US number. It would be more good. You can type on Google, buy a US number or call from US number. You'll see so many websites which you can use to call in just like $1 or $2 a month. That's it. So you just have to call them and you just say them and say into American accent that you are speaking from a Facebook office. And we have noticed that your posts are not legal according to us and your posts are violating our terms. So we are going to proceed to delete your Facebook page. Can we proceed? They'll say, no, please wait. Because we have maintained this page from so many years, like 5 years, 6 years. We are a business company and this is our business page. From like, say 7 years, we have gained as much number of likes. If we delete it and we again rebuild it, it will take so much of our time to again get so much number of likes. She'll say, okay, no problem. We'll give you one chance to improve the type of the posts which you post. Please next time do not post like these ways and try to post some more better ones which look more good. They'll think that we have not posted something bad, but they'll say okay, no problem. As we are saying, we'd not have to argue. We'll be better in the future. But they'll say okay, but before we cut the call, please tell your email ID. Will you tell to the customer that please tell your email ID? So that we are sending you our terms and services, you have to read them and accept them. They'll say, okay, and make sure that you'll not do it in the future. They'll say, okay, please send us. They'll give you an email ID like ABZ or info@theratemadeInChina.com. Then what you'll do is you'll send them a fake phishing page link. Once they click it, they'll see Facebook our work. They'll fill something. They'll log in. They'll get a second page. That Facebook.com assumes responsibility and you do not need to do this, that, etc. Please accept all the terms and submit. So before that, they have entered the username and password which have already gone to the attacker. Once they submit, they'll just see realfacebook.com. They'll be redirected to real Facebook. And he's doing it everything on the call. The call is still running and you just say them, thank you very much, sir. You are safe now. We are not going to delete your page. So after you disconnect the call, what the person do? They have their username and password. They log in with their username and password in the Facebook. They make himself as the admin of the page and then they remove the original person from the admin rights. Then you are the one who have their Facebook page control and the owner do not have it. And then you again call them that please check your Facebook account, what we have posted. And maybe you have posted something invalid and very bad. They'll request you that why you are doing that way. Please return us our page. We cannot delete that illegal stuff from our page. You say, no, we'll not give you the page back till the point you do not pay $10,000 or $5,000, etc. depending upon the client. So obviously they cannot lose their page which they have gained, the publicity in last 5-6 years. And even it's not even about to losing the page. If you'll be keep on posting bad things, it will also even more spoil their brand. Even they'll lose the page and even it will spoil it even. So most of the 90% of the victims basically agrees to pay. I have seen so much type of scams in my country, even there. A lot of people do it. And people pay them because they cannot lose their page. So this is just one of the example, basically, in which you just need a Facebook business page like this. I have built for one of my client in the past. I can maybe also give it to you. There's one more scam in our country, very popular going on. It's about like someone calls you and he says that we are from the main bank of your country and we have noticed that you have not submitted your proper proofs and the files, etc. while initiating your bank account. So what we are going to do is we are going to disable all your ATM cards and credit cards in 24 hours. So that till the point you'll not go to your bank branch and you'll not submit everything, whatever is required, your ATM cards will remain disabled for 1 week. And they request you, please don't do that. And I'll go to my bank very soon. They'll say, okay, no problem. We'll appreciate your request. And what you have to do is please tell all your ATM card numbers and their CVV numbers, etc. so that we'll put them in the database. He fears a lot, so he tells you all his ATM numbers. And after 1 hour, he sees a message on his phone that much amount of shopping is being done. So this is also one of the scam, which goes on the very innocent people who do not know that by just telling their ATM numbers, this could happen. So this is second type of thing, which also very common nowadays. And maybe you'll be thinking that what if you got someone's credit card or ATM card and you're trying to use it on the internet, maybe you'll get an OTP. Or the person gets the OTP who owns it on his mobile phone. That's also right, but there are still some websites where you use the same card and that websites are so trusted like apple.com and other ones that the OTP will not come. And the purchase could go direct. So that's the second type of. There's also one more type of scam which I have not seen yet by someone, but I just heard about it from one of my students. He claimed that he did it. But if you have noticed one thing in my trainings, they are very genuine and clean. I am only showing you that things which are possible in the real life. There's nothing imaginary or dummy. But only this is type of, a calling scam, the third one which I'm going to discuss with you, which one of my students have discussed with me, but I have not seen it with my eyes. But I'm going to discuss with you because maybe it could help you in something. So what he told me is that there are a lot of carding websites. In the past videos I have shown you that how you can buy a credit card in just $10-12 of someone. After doing that, there is a assassin buying list, like you can go to any of the sites and you can, find that person there of the same city of same name, and you can just put it here and you buy his SSN number as well. That's just social security number of the citizens living in the US. These are the websites who have almost every person's database of assessment living there in the US. And you purchase the same card because once you'll be using the card over somewhere on the internet or you're doing some purchase, sometimes for security reasons, bang, and the website asks you for the assessment number because they think that assessment number only the owner of the card could be having, no one else. So if you have the SSN number, the purchasing can go more smooth. And even what my friend said that he haven't done even the purchasing out of it, what he said, that they buys the credit card, they buys this assistant number, then they calls the bank from the US number that, hello, my name is Mr. Richard or whatever, the name from the card you have bought. And I have lost I traveled to a different city and I have lost my card. So, and I need it urgently, my money. My old card should be blocked urgently and I should be reissued with a new card. They say, okay, please confirm your address, please confirm your assistant number and everything. He confirms everything as he have bought it. The personal details as well you can buy. I'll give you the website very soon here, from where you can also buy the address details and everything of a person of living in the US as well. So they say, okay, that's fine. We can verify that you're the real person and this is your card number, this is everything. You can also send someone to collect from the bank or we can tell you it's all the digits and CVV, etc. so that you can use it there in the different city where you are currently, so that you'll not feel short with the money. He gets thank you for the assistance to the bank. You use the card numbers and you just make any purchase out of it. Sometimes bank again stop it if you make a purchase with that, maybe at the Apple shop or somewhere, with like $10,000, $20,000, because they have a system like once some suspect purchases are being done, stop it. Then he again calls the bank that I'm the owner, and who is doing it. Please unblock it. I don't wish that I know as much type of purchase I make. I don't like that it should be blocked. They'd say again, okay, you're verifying with your session number. We again making you more limits. Do as much you want to do. Makes a big purchase, sends to our Armax or a FedEx, and they ships you back to the Nigeria somewhere. Anyone who is doing it, and then they sell the products and they make the money. So even they are able to make fool to the bank that you are the real person, and they are able to even get the real card from the bank even, which seems to be very imaginary, but sometime I think maybe it could be possible even, as he says that he have done it several times, one of my students. So I hope you also like this video regarding the calling scams as well. So it depends upon you if you also want to, if you feel them important, you could also try to use them. I'll not say that this is a very big sheet of money here, but still it's a good money.
Yeah.
So I hope you like the video, and thank you for watching. Welcome to Black Hat Hacking Series. So in this video we are going to link up all the techniques which we have learned in our last videos. And it's also kind of experience sharing video in which I will show you how you can combine everything as per my tips, like how you can combine every technique which you have learned all, and how you can make them into flow, and what were been the challenges which were being faced while other students while doing these techniques, what will be the challenges which you will face, and how you can overcome that challenges. So it's kind of a experience sharing and a flow making video. So I hope you'll enjoy this one very much a lot. So the first thing is, which techniques are more being used by the students to make money, out of which all you have learned? So kind of a fake use even, where I'll be answering so many of things which you ask. There are two ways. The first thing is the rats, the Trojans. People create Trojans. They encrypt them. They write a good message, and then they send it. They can use some social engineering techniques, like they can link up with some PDF. They can change its icon. They can use a semi-silent exploit, or anyway, they can turn it up. And then they need good emails of the CEOs or something, and then they use a good SMTP to send it. One is, so 50% of the students go this direction, then other 50% goes into, like the phishing only. That they just create a good phishing page of some banks or credit card companies, or even something about the emails only. They send them, they use a buy good emails, they use a good SMTP, and then they send them a email phishing link. If they enter their email details of their username and password, they keep on monitoring their emails of what they do. Like they have seen that it's the CEO's email ID, and he speaks with the accounts guy that please transfer this of the bills or dues of the company and this account or something. So they knows that, okay, this is the accounts guy. Then they, after some time of monitoring, a few days, then they writes the email to the accounts guy that it's very urgent that you have to transfer $20,000 in this account. And as you know, in the US UK type of countries, if a CEO writes an email with urgent, it means urgent. They will not call and confirm. No. They take the email as same as the mouth words of the CEO. So they do it. So some just do the basic phishing, and they also make the same amount of money, or some go with the Trojans way as well, in which they do not only get the email account control, they also get the whole computer control, through which they can even gain something more as well. But that's a long process. So what are the other rats? Like I have just shown you the Ramkos. Like I have the collection of rats, basically. And according to me, Ramkos is good. And a lot of students uses that. There is JRat as well. There is some good ones. There is Nanocore even, it's good. There is so many. And even let me show you. These are the top most usable rats, and Ramkos is one of them. So I don't think so that you should, change your rat. But in the future, if you also want to go with some any other one, you can pick any of them out of these. but Ramcos is also good. So next, the cryptors. The cryptor which I shown you. Like, the cryptos is a non-constant thing. Whatever a crypto is good at today, maybe it could go bad after a month. So maybe after a month you have to again look for the cryptos. And believe me, most of my students are being ripped off on so many sites like hack forums and all that. People say that they have a foodie crypto and all that, and they just take $50, $100 from you and no one have it. Cryptos is also a very challenging thing in which you may suffer a lot. But right now, on some judgment, if I have been arrived is that this is a cipher it.org, as you can see, and this you should also go with. You have to see the compatibility of a cryptor. Maybe you buy a cryptor which is not compatible with the Ramcos rat. That's also would be a problem. So I have seen a most compatible cryptor with all the topmost rats and also gives you, like, satisfying results. We have just bought it today in the September of the month 2018, and as they claim that they hit it, it bypass all of them, and it just cost $20, 20 euros, sorry. And this is the cheapest and the best which I have just found right now, and other ones would be costly. And if you want to go for a private stop, then this is a dark eye protector crypto, but it costs like to $25, but they will give you a private stub. As you have learnt in my previous video that what is a private stub, that it would be a totally fresh code would be just written for you, and it will last more longer, rather than the ones which you buy, like the public stubs like this one. This too, I have found till now good. After so many research, believe me, cryptors are also like thousands of cryptors available, and you cannot, spend on everyone and to see which one is good, but these two I'm giving you surety right now they are good. This is also an online site which was giving me very good results. They just take $10 to crypt it. So you buy it, but right now they are not working anymore. But maybe in the future if they they give very good results, which I have seen. Okay, so the next thing is what about the emails? Emails, I would say that you have also seen my previous videos there. There's nothing to add more regarding the emails. The best way is if you go on the LinkedIn and get one-by-one emails, the quality emails, which and you can speak with the CEOs and all that there. So you can gather quality emails there, which would be more better, rather than if you buy and you do not trust that even the bought ones are good or no. So just go with the lesser amount even, but go with the targeted ones. So it's for the emails. So the second thing about the SMTP. I'm saying that SMTP is also a very challenging thing like the cryptos. So the one I would just suggest you is that you can just use your Gmail into a Fastmailer Pro, and you can send from that as many emails you want, and you can create 5-6 Gmail IDs. So if from one Gmail ID you can send 500 emails, so you can use 6 emails, maybe you can send 3,000 emails a day. And you may be thinking that 3,000 emails a day is a very less amount, but no. If you have crap emails, like I can give you 1 million emails, but crap, not good ones. So then it could be less, but if you're just getting a targeted emails of top CEOs and good ones from the LinkedIn, even 100 emails is also enough, a daily point of view if you send it. And the good thing about Fastmailer Pro, as I've shown you in the last time, is that if you put a Gmail ID, and you can tell Fastmailer Pro that I do not want to show that from which name it's been sent. You can send it from Office 365 team. You can also show a name that the email came from a Facebook team. So you can show any name. It will not display that from which Gmail ID it came. Even you can show them wrong email ID from which it came. So I think so it would give you satisfying results rather than buying more SMTPs and all that. So as I have said, that how they just do is they just hack into the computers, or whether through the Trojans, or they just hack into the emails from the phishing, and then they keep on monitoring their emails or webmails. After monitoring the CEO's emails, they just, makes a transfer or say the counts person to transfer. The last thing which I would also like to add is that if you are able to hack into one email ID of someone, you can also go ahead with a concept of email chain hacking. In email chain hacking, what it is actually is that if you send an email to unknown people, sometimes they do not maybe click. the things which you are sending. Like if you send me something, I would not execute it. But if one of my close friend is sending me something, obviously I'll try to open it, that what he is sending, because I'll trust that email. So the email which you hacked, you send to all his contacts. All email IDs which he have in his contacts in his email, you use his email to send to his friends from his email. So all his friends to whom you are sending the Trojans, they will double click on that because they will think that it's coming from their friend. And once you get their emails, you send to their friends more. So like this way, it will never end and you'll be keep on, having trustworthy relation going on, and you'll be having so many victims at one day. So hope you like the video, and I hope I am able to clear all your questions, even in one thing more, which I would like to add you. The next thing is the VPS even. And VPS also have so many sites. As I have shown you, the Profitsova is good because it's Russian, but it's slow. To holster, you can also use it, but I have not tried it personally. But the good thing about Kahoster is you can pay from the bitcoins, but it's costly, like $7. Contabo is also fast, but they only accept PayPal, and the terms are very tough once you pay. And they always say to send your passport copy or something for verification and all that. So maybe for that point of view, you can skip it. But if you're living in US and you can provide them the copy and all that, then then you can go with the Contabo. But they are a little quick. The best one, the good one, all of them are the good, but the fast one I have found is either Contabo, either HostKey. The good thing about HostKey I have found is that there's no PayPal. You can also pay from the bitcoins. Average price, fast enough, and safe. So, as I say that, there are a lot of research have to do. You have to keep on buying from a lot of, websites, then we'll get to know about the best ones. So, I hope. So you will not the guys who will be suffering. So I have tried as my best I can do the research for you guys. And I'm trying to bring up everything best I can give you so that you do not need to struggle over the internet and keep on wasting your money. So I hope in this video I have cleared a lot of your doubts and gave you more suggestions, to give you a fire up speed in your car. Thank you.